everyone, welcome back to Tinker and Bloom. Long time no see. I dropped that first video and then I disappear. I'm so sorry about that. It's just I took on a project and it took me such a long time to complete it. It's just ridiculous. And unfortunately, because it was always like repetitive, I couldn't do anything else. And I just decided not to vlog. So I'm so sorry. And to be honest, I didn't really want to make this video until I have finished the project. So as you all know that I am working full time, so I have only weekends to do the things that I need to do for my business, and that's not helpful. So anyway, it is what it is. So, in saying also this, welcome to my channel, Tinker and Bloom. And if you're new, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So, now what I was working on was a scrunchies. Like, right? We all know the scrunchies are pretty easy to do. And they are, but not when you messed up. So, because originally when I cut the material, my scrunchies were like really long. So, although they scrunchied really well, I thought like that was too much onto the elastic. So, I decided to do the smart things that you should do before you start project. I actually decided to have a look. Okay, so for the large size or the medium size or whatever they are, what are the standard length, size, and things? So, yep. And after I created my tubes, I actually had to cut them in half and resew everything again. But because they were already turned in the proper way, I had to turn them inside out. And then because they're now like a tube, that makes it a little bit harder for me to sew it all over again. And anyway, so long story short, it took me 5 weeks. 5 freaking weeks. And I had it. I really had it with all of these scrunchies. Did they turn great? I think they did. So we've got one here. So in this one, like this. This is one of the scrunchies. Yeah, I think this one is the version where they were like very long. I mean, they're still beautiful. So, and the other ones are less. But it is what it is. And yeah. And when I was doing this, I also discovered something else. As you know, I've got the 3D printing business as well, or 3D, I can do 3D prints and other stuff. But when I thought that when I'm doing my scrunchies, I could load the printers and doing stuff, I think I was wrong with that. I don't know, or it's just me. So unfortunately, in that time, I couldn't print that much. Well, I did, but not as much as I wanted to. I actually printed one I forgot the name. I printed this guy. So it's that wasn't the previous one. Gosh, I don't remember anymore. But for sure, I printed this. This is so cute. It's so cute. But yeah, I just haven't printed much as normally I would. Like, yeah, I found myself that I was tired after coming from work. To be honest, after I come from work, the last things is I want to see computer. And for the 3D printing, unfortunately, that requires me to sit down and go to the computer. And it sometimes is not just that, but it's about like thinking about the colors and what colors do you want to use. Then I have to see if my colors, I like to dry my colors beforehand. People say that you don't need to dry out a PLA, but I did find that if I dry out my PLA, unless it's just open fresh from the bag, they do print better. So yeah, So that is another hassle, because I have to dry it, so I have to think of it. And then because when I'm drying it, it's just, it takes, yeah, it's not like it can just comes to mind, put it in, straight away print it. So yeah, unfortunately, I could not do much printing. And then I think I got fixated onto the scrunchies. And what I mean fixated is because I really had so much of doing the scrunchies that I just wanted them done and over and finished. And I just didn't want to do anything else before I have finished them. And that's another reason why I haven't done much of the 3D printing. Because I wanted to do 3D printing and I wanted to do other stuff. Although, in saying this, I did pick up another hobby. We'll call it a hobby now when I was doing the scrunchies, and that is crocheting. So yeah, although I don't have the toy with me right now, but I'm doing a 3D. Oh, sorry, I'm crocheting toys. So you will see me more in the vlogs doing that. And to be honest, I like that because I can come off work and I can sit on the couch after I have finished with the dinner and everything else, and I can sit on the couch, watch a show for an hour, and do some crochet for an hour, which is a good relaxing time for the end of the day, and not like the scrunchies, the scrunchies. So I thought like I just have to sit I have to sit on my desk here and then just sew and sew and sew. And oh boy, it takes a while, and then my house gets so messy, like the floor gets so messy. And now I'm using, because I've got a carpet, when you have the thread, it just goes over, and the vacuum doesn't help. Like the vacuum doesn't really help. It's just, so I found like if you use mm, the lint rollers. So I've been lint rolling, rowing, whatever, my carpet, so I can remove all of these little little tiny pieces or thread, like when I cut and just drops down. It's terrible. It's terrible. So I didn't want to. That was another thing. It's very messy, and also because I'm one of these people, out of sight, out of mind. I did not want to put them back and put them away, because if I do that, I would have never finished the scrunchies, and I would have never ever finished the other things that I did. It's a key fobs. So yeah, and they actually turned amazing. But again, I just had to finish them. So this is the key fobs I made. Hopefully they look good. And I love them. Like I've got one now. I just use it all the time because I used to lose my keys. Not lose my keys, but I've got this pouch. I'll probably make a shorts with it, but it is in my bag. So when I go shopping, because it also holds my car keys, I take the pouch with me, and then it's always one pocket on the back. It's my pouch with the car keys, and the other one is with my phone. Now, since I've got this, I can put the pouch here and I can just go and shop. And the other things that I found that is really, really good is when I come home, when I get out of the car, I just put the wristlet on, and then it's so easy to access my pouch, because my pouch got two compartments. On one side is the house keys with the car keys, and on the other side is the fob. So now I can easily, like, it's with me. I don't have to hold it in my hands, or like when I hold other stuff, sometimes I've got lots of groceries and things. I don't have to dig into my bag and get it out. And trust me, it's a hassle. At least it's a hassle for me. So now when I have this is so easy because it just hangs in here, and I can just, just hold it in my hand, open it, get the key out, or like open it, get the fob out, put it in the elevator, come home, zip it back in, turn around, get the key, open the door, and it's all easy and done, and so good. So yeah, I'm very happy for this. But yeah, so I made these 4 key fobs. Yeah, and they're like all different colors, and I just really love what they look like. So there will be, by the time this video goes out, hopefully, they will be on my website. This is the one that I'm using. So yeah, it's so versatile, to be honest, because it's got so many different colors. So I just use it all the time. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I'm just using it all the time. So yeah, excuse me for that. So, but this is how many I have made. Like, as you can see, there is like plenty. Like, it's like a lot. So this is the key fobs that I did. Different colors, different things. All beautiful. And then scrunchies. So the scrunchies, we've got some here that I finished. So we've got this beautiful, I don't know what to call it, amber cut. It's not amber. It's copper maybe? More like a copper. This one, I think, this one I need to clean that up because it's got some glue, not from me, from the material. But this is the scrunchies. This one, this is the last batch that I did, and they don't have any. I did not put my label on these ones because of honestly, by the end, I just had enough, and I didn't want it. And then I also have what's called the minis. So, they're really good. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but my scrunchies are meant to go twice around your hair. Although I now changed the elastic on some, to be honest. I think I like the thinner elastic better, how it looks on the scrunchies. But yeah, they still go twice. With the thinner elastic, I think we go 3 times, or still 2 times or 3 times. Depends on your hair, I guess. Yeah, but and now what I also have is like I've got the matching, so I have matching ones, so you can have a big one. So this one is with the wider elastic, as you can see there, and so you can have this beautiful red one. This one actually has a label from before, and then you can have as well the little one, the skinny one. Depends what you want to wear and when you want to wear it, it's fine. And then why not have a key fob with it? I mean, isn't that great? Yeah, I reckon it's great. So you're all matching everywhere. So it's really good. But yeah, unfortunately it took me all 5 weeks to do this, including oopsie daisy. Ah, that was a thump. Hopefully I can delete that. Sorry, I decided to use my cover, the DJI cover for my microphone today. I just didn't want to clip it on my t-shirt today. So hopefully also it sounds good, you can hear me clearly. But yeah, so this is what I've been doing. So busy. In my first video, I talked about all of the different things that I have, the 3D printing, the Cricut stuff, like the vinyl cutting and heat press, and whether you're gonna make stickers or decals, or like, I also do stationery, like covers for um book covers, like, or notebook covers, and not just, and then notepads and all of that. To be honest, it's hard to do all of this when you have a full-time job. It is really hard, and I guess I just have to do batch by batch, because Like, I think the main things with the scrunchies is I just wanted to have something in my website, other than, of course, the 3D printing. So when somebody comes and decides to make, if you want to come, you can combine things to create a present for somebody, for your loved one or friend or somebody, and then you've got different choices. It's like, for example, with the scrunchies now, we can pack them all in one box, and you can have like the larger one, the smaller ones, and the key fob. I mean, like, seriously, doesn't that make like a perfect gift, right? Three things. So, but I guess I'm just gonna be creating things, and yeah, on batches, and then put them in my website on batches until I've got a good variety of things. But for now, I'm done. I'm really, really done with the scrunchies. No more scrunchies. No more scrunchies. Also, I've got an update for you guys, which will be with what is gonna be in my following vlogs, I guess. So I we are going to have a market. So I applied for a market which will be done I think is Joondalup Artisan Market. So I paid for that, and the vendor for that market would be my son. As you know, he's doing a feature CEO, and actually end of the year they will have a market in the school. So him running this market should be a good experience for him. At the moment, they're learning budgeting and all of that. So I don't know, but it would be great. So I have to make products for my market. And so this is where we come with the key fobs, the scrunchies, unless you decide to steal them off my website. And by stealing them mean like you buy them all, which I don't think it will happen anyway. So yeah, and trust me, there's so many more scrunchies. So yeah, and I'm gonna have a 3D. So for the market, I'm gonna have a 3D printed toys or 3D printed items. I don't know if they're gonna be only toys yet or not. Then I'm gonna have my plushies that I start making plushies. Um, Hopefully, I'll make stickers. I'll use the notebook covers that I have made already, and I put them in the market and see if there's any interest for them. I have to make keychains. I and key keychains. When I say a keychains, like yeah, just have to do some. So there would be a crochet keychains, and there also will be some acrylic keychains, and there would be also some beads, resin. I don't know. I have to make the actually beads and stuff for for the keychains, because I I have some, but I don't have so many things, and I want to make my own. I bought molds and stuff, so I just want to use resin and create my own stuff. And so see how we go. But this is pretty much in the nutshell. Yeah, I'm so sorry guys that I haven't been um vlogging so much or put another video like straight after. And my plan was to release one video every week, but honestly it was too hard with the scrunchies. It was too hard. And again, I said I didn't want to start anything else, because I'm one of these people, if I don't finish it now and I start something else, it will never happen. And I guess that's why I found it hard to also even do the 3D printing or things. But anyway, I'll get better at that. I have to make a plan, but I'll leave that one for the next video, where I'm gonna make a plan of what I'm gonna sell, what I need to make, and yeah, and then the and so it's gonna be a market prep for a while, as well as like shop updates and new products in the shop and things like that. Um, What else? What else? Oh yeah, the market. The market is end of June. So the market will be on the 20th of 29th of June, and it's Sunday, and it will be from 9 to 3. So it is 1 hour away from us, from where we live. I've never done market in my life. um, um, this is probably gonna sound bad, but I'm not one of these people. I haven't raised to be this person, but I also haven't raised to be a person that does vlogging and YouTube. And so we'll see how we go. So yeah, it's just I don't know. We'll see. And I don't mean anything bad when I say but yeah, we just yeah. My parents raised me to be a freaking engineer. Or I don't know. I raised myself to be that, but it doesn't matter. I'm a creative person, or I believe I'm a creative person. I like my working with my hands and things. So yeah, so that's what's going to be. I managed to tidy up a little bit, although you probably can't see it right now, but I managed to tidy up a little bit behind me, and I've got some ideas. So we'll probably soon gonna start onto the 3D design as well now, and I'm free and I don't have to do scrunchies anymore, and we can have some weekends where I'm just gonna be actually designing stuff on the computer. I think the hardest things is now I need to get used to it of how to record my screen and everything. I I do know how to. It's just making the video and recording. I still have to get used to that, I guess, or learn more about that. But and also sometimes when you're designing stuff, like unless you design something that you already know what you're doing, it's nice. But sometimes, yeah, it's when you're just trying to come up with something, maybe it's hard. I don't know, but we'll see that. So hopefully I'll have some 3D designing things, and then we can print them out and see what happens. The 3D designs at the moment will be more on the functional side because I really have to fix certain things here. Um, I don't function well in a mess. I don't. Although this is like a freaking contradiction because whew, I hate cleaning, but who doesn't? Like I like the feeling of something that is being very clean and nice and tidy, and when it's unorganized, I just ugh, yeah, it upsets me, and my brain can't rest. But also, then if I don't have the right place for the things, that's what makes everything very messy. So I need to have the place for my stuff. Otherwise, I can't tidy up because I don't know where to put it, and then I shove it here and shove it there, and it doesn't work. So some of the 3D printing things, it would be into functional stuff properly. I also, in saying this and the functional, actually the things that I wanted to design and print is also market related, which means like some of my displays and stuff I want to 3D print stuff for that. Yeah. So we shall see. I do have more fabric, and I wanted to do makeup bags, pouches and stuff. I think I've got some of the leftover of these fabrics, and I was thinking maybe just a little wallet for the wristlet, but don't know when that's gonna be happen. I don't want to start with that right now. I need break of sewing. So yeah. Also, when we were talking about these things, Mother's Day is coming, so they're gonna be very good for Mother's Day present. But this is for me now. I hope I didn't forget anything, and yeah, thank you very much for your support. If you like this video, just push the like button, just gently nudge it, it doesn't take that much. Maybe subscribe if you're interested to see what else is going on in my madness, in this world of madness here. Yeah, and I'll be happy to see you next time. So Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye for now from Tinker and Bloom. Bye.